have to do me now. I'm sorry, Greg. I love you. I think you're great, but I can't do it. He's no, you'll see. And he kept saying it over and over again, you'll see, you'll see, you'll see. And I'm like, oh my goodness, this is so weird. And it also was weird that I was telling Greg Braden, no, I'm not taking you to Florida. So the next morning I woke up and my good friend and customer, Odette Worrell, she sent me an email and said, Margaret, I know you've done really well at doing large events, and I would like for you to help me, and let's partner and bring Greg into South Florida. I know. And I thought if I hadn't had the dream, I might not have paid attention to her as much. And then my good friend Charlotte McGinnis, some of you may know Charlotte, and Lindsay Babish, we, four of us partnered together and created Illuminated Star Productions, which is our production company that brings in big names. The first one being Greg Braden. We have others on the, coming up, but this is it for right now. We're going to do it at the Boynton Women's Club, which is a really good movie out about the Boynton Women's Club. It's really cute. Isn't it adorable?
Yeah.
Wait, I had the Crystal Skull there, and I brought another big author there once before. It's lovely. It's a historic Meisner location. It's absolutely gorgeous. So upstairs will be 375 people. Downstairs we'll be serving the gourmet lunches, and that's part of what you get when you come. So without too much of a sales pitch, just so you know, Greg's coming. You might want to catch him. He doesn't come to South Florida often because you have to pay him a lot of money to come to South Florida, and so we pooled a lot of money together to bring him here. So help us get our money back. And so he'll be signing books, and he'll do a great presentation. It's on Deep Truth, which is his most recent book, and it's excellent. He's going to be talking about 5 false truths that are not true, obviously, and go in great detail about how 2012 has shifted our consciousness, or what we can do to shift our consciousness with 2012. And he puts it, what I love about Greg Braden, if you don't know who he is, he blends science and spirituality like so well, so that he makes it so it's grounded. It's not this woo-woo out there baloney stuff. It's really with pure studies and scientifically proven to document what his information is about. And he's a respected scientist in his own community as well. So that's the story on that. So regarding me, or Chakra Awakening more is really about you. The whole point of me writing this book, Chakra Awakening, Transform Your Reality Using Crystals, Color, Aromatherapy, and the Power of Positive Thought, was to help provide tools for what you already know what to do, is focus on what you do want, not what you don't want. We all know that, right?
Yep.
So these tools of using color and affirmations and working with crystals and gemstones are incorporated in a way that helps you know how to apply them even more fully. I've had people who have been studying chakras for many, many years. It's gotten really good reviews that come and tell me, I really learned a lot from that, and I've been doing this for a long time. So I encourage you, if you wish to buy the book, thank you very much.
Have you written books on crystals?
Many.
Well, no, actually, I have another book coming out in 2013, also with Llewellyn. That's going to be a very, very large volume, very large book. And it's called The Essential Guide to Crystals, Minerals, and Stones. It will have 160 gemstones. Now, this is my first, Chakra Awakening is my first book.
Okay.
My second book is all about smudging, which is an ebook. It's a mini ebook. It's only $1.99. Llewellyn asked me to create that this summer. So while I was, believe it or not, I was at the Kala Chakra Empowerment with His Holiness the Dalai Lama this summer with 15,000 other people at the Verizon Center with Jumbotrons, which was really powerful. That was still an intimate experience even at that magnitude because of the power of His Holiness. But I wrote it over the summer really quickly because it's a short little synopsis of how to work with smudging and sage and the tools for clearing negative energy and things of that nature. You might know me also maybe because of Smudge and Spray. Does anybody use the Smudge and Spray? That's my concoction that came through me from the heavenly realm. So I have a whole line, and I also have a wholesale division that I expanded during this past economic downturn. I expanded during the recession and quadrupled, if not more than that, my wholesale division. And so I sell nationally and into Canada. and a little bit in Australia. Still learning how to do the foreign stuff. And then I'm also happy to say, and I'll stop bragging soon, maybe not, maybe not. I have another book coming out for children, for young adults, and it's being published in Europe. That has a very well-known distributor here. That is an imprint of Findhorn. So I don't know if any of you have ever heard of Findhorn Community. So I'm going to be published by an imprint
None
of
of the kids
Findhorn.
have.
What's the name of the book?
I do have Chakra Awakening is on Kindle, and so is All About Smudging.
Oh, what's the name of the kids' book?
It's still a working title in this
Oh.
moment. It's called Color Crystals and Chakras for Young Readers. But I would love to call it Rocks in Your Pockets, Good Thoughts in Your Heart.
Oh,
Ooh, I like it. I like it, yes.
Your pocket, rocks in your what?
Rocks in Your Pockets.
Good thought.
Good
Good thoughts in your heart.
I have like a little fan page on Facebook that I named that. It came to me while I was driving one day. So another product that I have that I use to help people in their lives is the Angel Gemstone Oracle cards, which you may have seen around, maybe not, but it's just an angel deck. And I'll pull a few cards maybe for the birthday people.
There you go, there you go.
Our Aquarian gods and goddesses. We have some Aquarian. I think that the hostess with the mostest should get a card first, right?
Hey,
So, Lee, I want you to think. What is it that you want to know about? You don't have to tell everybody. And just think a thought of what maybe you want some guidance on, and I'm going to pull a card. So this is like a card deck that has like pictures on the front and a little saying, and then on the back is an affirmation. You got it? So my neighbors, huh? Right, backyard neighbors. Right here. I'm on High Ridge. High Ridge. All right, apophyllite. So apophyllite comes to you today to ask you if you're trying to work on something that you want to get a little bit more clarity, maybe get more meditation time, more silence in your life. And so it's asking you to open your consciousness and listen for your soul's truth. Really embrace what your truth is without judgment. And I think you already do that. I get the feeling standing here next to you, you do that already, don't you? Good for you. But maybe what you were thinking about that relates to specifically. Okay, so the angel of meditation affirmation is, I am blessed with great mental clarity. I clear my mind effortlessly and intimately know and trust my inner truth. I accept myself without judgment. I meditate regularly. Oh, that was a heavy sigh on accepting yourself without judgment. Okay, that gave that away. Okay, there you go. So that's your card. You get to keep it. Contemplate it. Happy birthday.
Yeah.